Morning, Sun City residents. This is Rusty Bradshaw, and I'm here to give you some highlights from last night's TriARC presentation on the Mountain View project. And with a little breeze blowing through here, you might get an accompaniment on my chimes back behind me. Hopefully they won't drown me out. I'm not going to go through the minutia of the mythology that they used in their study of the facilities. That information is available in a booklet that is posted on the Recreation Centers of Sun City website, and you can find that at www.suncityaz.org. The booklet also is available in hard copy at a number of the rec center facilities. So if you want to see all that detail, pick that up. Even with my notes, if I go through all of that, it'll take hours. So I wanted to just talk a little bit about what they said about the condition of the facility down at Mountain View. One of the first things they said was that all the elements that are currently at Mountain View will remain, which means the auditorium, which would be the Performing Arts Center or theater or whatever you want to call it, is going to stay. The pool will stay. The fitness and therapy room will stay. Tennis, pickleball, lawn bowling, and mini golf will all stay. Now, they did an analysis of the buildings and structures and all the other amenities. They gave it color coding based on the shape of these facilities. Green meaning in good shape, red meaning not so good shape. Tennis and mini golf were the only items that were in the green. Others varied from yellow to orange to tan to red and dark red. Now, for the pool, what they talked about would be they would supplement. This is a possibility because anything I talk about here on the facilities that they discussed last night are just possibilities because no decisions have been made yet. That will come in further explorations, and that will be brought to the community in future special meetings or town halls like they did last night. Now, for the pool, what they suggest would be supplementing it with a therapy or lap pool and some shade. They would not demolish the existing pool, but enhance it. They also said that according to the studies and data they received, there is high usage and very high interest in the pool at Mountain View. Now, the fitness therapy room and the main entrance, they said there was high interest in the fitness area, but the usage doesn't match the interest level. And some have said that is caused by the fact that the equipment there is not in the greatest of shape. What TriARC thought would help this area would be to expand the fitness by moving the therapy pool and the spa out into the pool area. That would create some more space, more things in the fitness room. They'd also look into some outdoor spaces around this facility. The auditorium would remain there. Rebuilding it would be very, very expensive. There is considerable usage and interest in that facility. tennis, they talked about the low usage, but there is some interest in that. It could be enhanced with some possible shade, or maybe even repurposing it. So the pickleball courts need maintenance. They also talked about possibly adding shade there, and there is high usage and interest in the pickleball courts at Mountain View. Lawn bowling is another area that needs maintenance. The usage rate, however, is very low. Mini golf was recently renovated, so redoing that would be a waste of resources and funds. However, the support building for the mini golf needs help. Other areas in between the facilities, they look at that as being in somewhat poor condition, and the asphalt on the parking lot needs replacing. However, they said the area for parking around Mountain View would support a performing arts center / theater. The TriARC officials said there was strong alignment of all factors between the RCSC mission, vision, and values and what the community wants. They said the framework is there to start programming the elements in detail. And that would be the next step, is programming those elements, finding out what really could help enhance those facilities, what improvements are needed. During the residents' question and answer session, one resident talked about needs to be more disabled parking at Mountain View. She suggested doubling it. Another resident said the theater should be a priority in this project. Another resident, frustrated with the 6-year delay in this project, asked the board that if they decided to go ahead with whatever is recommended by TriARC, would it be final? Or would we go through another period of another board coming on board and changing it totally? I think the consensus of the sitting board right now is that once that decision is made, they were going to move forward with it and get this project on wheels. Several members of the Best Friends Dog Club spoke and wanted to have an indoor facility for their group included in the Mountain View project. It may be a little late to add that, and if all the elements that are there right now are going to stay, there may not be room for that at that location. The board had earlier committed to getting them an indoor facility, but I don't know that anything has moved forward on that project. As the TriARC officials said, the next step will be programming, and they will continue to have meetings such as last night's to keep the community informed and involved. They want community engagement. They want to hear from residents, because, to steal a phrase from Star Trek, and they did use this phrase, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. So they want to hear from you. Make sure that you get your voice heard. Go to the meetings. Email board members. Let them know, because they want that input. The board and TriARC both want your input. They want to make this something for the whole community, not just small special interest groups. That was the gist of the meeting. Remember, you can get the booklet at any of the facilities or find it on the RCSC website at www.suncityaz.org. Now it's time to get inside where it's not quite so windy and chilly. Thank you for watching.